that this is not done. Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. So all these people are getting worked up and talk about is all trash. I know that this is not done. Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. So all these people are getting worked up and talk about is all trash. So we're advising to go to the palace immediately and explain himself. This is not done. Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. So all these people are getting worked up and talk about is all trash. So we're advising to go to the palace immediately and explain himself. So, and having said that, I want to mention about the audio that were played. I want to mention another of our brother in the Krefeld. Lately, she has crossed so many red lines. I hope she knows what is, or he knows what is good for him, and stop henceforth, because most of these things he's doing is an abomination, and I hope he's listening, or somebody will send this to him, so that he know that this is not done. Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. So all these people are getting worked up and talk about is all trash. So we're advising to go to the palace immediately and explain himself. So, and having said, requesting her to come to us in the palace and explain herself the things she has been talking about. It is important that this message get to Iyore or Paris. She can contact.
Hello, my brothers and my sisters. In the name of God, our ancestors, I will continue to prove to you in the name of our ancestors and King Igodo and our ancestor Idu Agaba Idu, our father. These people came from Ile Ife. They are not our brothers. They are bringing confusion to our land. You say the Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the slaves they meant in the land that forbid things for the Oba. This is a first-class chief in the palace. It's also a descendant of Oromio, the family of the Obas. The Oba have never sold his family to slavery. We said those Ile Binu mixed blood, we are going to have a referendum, peaceful exits. They will leave our land. The Igbos, the Ijo, the Ishans, these are the owner of the land. They are claiming to be their lands. And we don't know who gave them land. They say the Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. Please, I beg you in the name of God, share this video. The Oba was sleeping with his daughter. But people are saying, no, this boy is lying. I am not lying, no. He was sleeping with her daughter. Look at her daughter here, Ikoyeme. People will continue to say, oh, this boy is lying, oh, he lied so much. Don't believe him. All those fools, they will say, don't believe him. Look at his Oba daughter. He was sleeping with her daughter. Let me show you. This is her daughter, Ikoyeme. The Oba was sleeping with her daughter. This is her daughter, the acclaimed first daughter. Before Maleke, that one that sing music, Maleke, that Igbo smoker. This is the Oba cooking, this cocaine eye. Can see, please, I beg you, look at the Oba daughter. Now they have forced, In a man, I marry na she marry man. Because of they are using our money to do anything they like. See, but this Oba. Or in sister, even your daughter is sleep with her. Look, listen now. I beg you in the name of God, please share this video. I just want to share, put it to limelight. I beg you. This is the spokesman for the Oba. I say the Oba doesn't forbid anything, huh? Can sleep if Oba mother they are alive, he go sleep with his mama. They know they forbid anything for their land. They know they forbid though. They know they forbid. Now goat, now only goat, now know they forbid anything. Animal, that is they be animal. Look, listen again.
And I hope he's listening, or somebody will send this to him so that he know that this is not done.
In the name of God, in the name of Chukwuakwabama, in the name of our ancestor, our father, the greatest ancestor so far in the world, Idu, our God, that the names in our land, Ugo village. Oba of Benin have started changing all the names of our villages, those ancient villages are Igbo names. The Oba of Benin is changing all those names to Yoruba names now. May God Almighty punish him. Nobody is going to walk with a Yoruba name. We are not Yoruba people. They are the one who came from Ife. Please share this video and let God of our ancestors bless you. Share it. Look at what this man is saying. Say, Chief from Upper Palace.
Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. So all these people are getting worked up and talk about, it's all trash.
Okay.
So we're advising to go to the palace immediately and explain himself. So, and having said that, I want to mention about the audio that we played yesterday or 2 days ago. That, but the Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. So all these people are getting work does not forbid. I explain herself. I want to mention Krefet does not forbid anything. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. Yes, the Benin Royal Army authorized that to take. Talking about it, or he knows what is good for him. These people are getting what to forbid anything. And I hope he's listening, or somebody will send this to him so that he knows.
Please, I beg you in the name of God, share this video.
Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. So all these people are getting worked up and talk about, it's all trash. And I hope he's listening, or somebody will send this to him so that he knows that this is not done. Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. So all these people are getting worked up and talk about, it's all trash.
Okay.
So we're advising to go to the palace immediately.
Go to palace to do what? You are stupid.
And having said that, I want to mention about the audio that we're playing.
My brothers and my sisters, you see what they are saying? So he said the Oba of Benin does. Let me show you another video again. They don't forbid anything, because they are fools. Look at another one again.
Mighty than any person. And feel that mighty than great Lam Ogun. Ogun, the god of iron. And feel that great Oba, they were greeting Lani before Laoni. But there was then the Igun people were greeting Lamogun because they work.
Listen very well. This is Chief Osemege Ero, the father of Ero. That Ero is in prison in Europe now. This Ero. He said the greetings of the Oba is La Oni. They from Oni. They say Odua family in Ile Ife. Just listen now. Listen.
Obota, that is good evening. We are talking. You have a family greeting. You have Lavieze. You have Lamogun. Lamogun is that of the Oba. And there was a time that an Oba, I think it was Oba Ewa the first. The Oba, they were greeting Lani before Laoni.
Laoni.
But there was then the Igun people.
You see, with the greetings of the Oba, Laoni, Oni, that is the family, that is where they come from. See, Ile Ife. I didn't understand what I said. Laoni, Oni of Ife. Listen very good again, please. All those people who are very good to be a slave to the
So
Oba.
we have all these different greetings in Benin. This one is quite different. This general one is quite different from the one of family greeting we are talking.
Okay.
You have a family greeting. You have Lavieze. You have Lamogun. Lamogun is that of the Oba. And there was a time that an Oba, I think it was Oba Ewa the first. The Oba, they were greeting Lani before Laoni. But there was then the Igun people were greeting Lamogun because they work with iron.
You see what he's saying now? This man is saying that the Oba family came from Ife. That is the great Laoni of Ife. Oni. You see, these people, they live around the King Square, the Benin City there. They don't have villages. The Oba Yuana, Oba Bagba, Oba Bobo. These are all criminals. They were cannibal. They were eating humans. They eat human. Let me play another one for you.
And that is Laoise. You follow me? Laoise. How did it happen? Every Yase of Benin has his own peculiar salutation. Even if you were having your own family greeting before, the moment the Oba conferred the title of Yase on you, you will drop your own family and use that of the Yase of Benin. So every Yase that has reigned from the time this thing was institutionalized will greet the greeting of every Yase, and that is Laoise. You follow me? Laoise. How did it happen? There was a period, a long period when the Yase title in Benin was vacant. Nobody occupied it for almost 60 years. When it was revived by Oba Orogbo, are you following me? Oba Orogbo revived the title of Yase. He gave the title to his trusted friend from Eze Chima in the present-day Anocha local government. He was not a Benin man.
Okay. Listen, oh.
His name was from Eze Chima.
Eze Chima, Igbo man. Listen, oh.
So for his name, he was Eze.
Eze, okay.
So every Iyase, after that man, now greeted Laoise.
Okay. Listen, oh. All those foolish Benin people, they don't know where they come from.
Laoise. That is attributing the restoration of the title of Iyase to Eze.
Okay.
The man who came from Eze Chima.
Okay. Eze Chima, so, Igbo man.
To that extent, Iyase of Benin will greet Laoise.
Okay. Chima, yeah.
Izomo of Ozebu has his own peculiar greeting. Because the original man who became Ezomo, first Ezomo of Benin, came from Ewohimi
Okay.
in Eastern Division.
Okay.
So every Ezomo lineage or family now greets Laogesan.
Mm-hmm.
You follow? So now attributing their ancestry or their origin to the Eastern origin, Laogesan. So every Ezomo of Uzebu, their descendants, their children greet Laogesan.
Okay.
That is how this thing dovetails to all the families in Benin. For example, in my own family, I greet Laohe.
Listen, oh.
Laohe.
Okay.
Do you know why?
Listen to this man, oh. These are the people who came with Oba from Ile Ife. Their father came from make Ogun who carry come for Ile Ife, kill all of una, make that blood, that land continue to dey consume una blood. As una take dey lie against the lands, make una dey die. As una go dey who are here frustrate with that gunwa. The land, that land, we wama wa na wama mi wa we no waji wa wa. Look at the Oba, look my dey dance. A man of 50 years, he's a foolish man. Don't walk. Foolish idiots. Just look at what this man is saying, how they came from Ile Ife with the Oba.
Because my great-great-fathers, ancestors, came from Uhe, which today they call Ife, with Prince Oromia to Benin. So when we greet now, we greet to reflect our ancestry, where we are coming from, Laohe. That is what every member of my family greets.
Listen, oh. They are from Ile Ife. They came with the father of the Oba from Ile Ife because they were fighters, they were warriors, you don't understand, they were native doctors. They came from Ife. So those Imasuen or whatsoever they call themselves, they should go and they should just that land will consume you people. Oba, you go see how the Oba will end. For the slaves, where Oba Benin sold our ancestors to slave. Very soon I'm going to America. I'm not gonna wait. I am going to letting the America to know that this man is still there. The Benin people are still worshiping him. That's why you don't see a good people among the Benin. They are all useless people. Not now that those people who have choose the light will progress. Those one they will continue to destroy their descendants. Because that land is going to hunt you people down. That land is a holy land. That land is going to haunt you. Anybody will say about talk there, that land will haunt you and haunt your generation. This man is saying what happened those days. How they came from Ile Ife and the land rejected them. They were using us for human sacrifice to please the land.
That is how this thing dovetails to all the families in Benin. For example, in my own family, I greet Laohe. Laohe. Do you know why? Because my great-great-fathers, ancestors, came from Uhe, which today they call Ife, with Prince Oromia to Benin. So when we greet now, we greet to reflect our ancestry, where we are coming from. Laohe. That is what every member of my family greets.
My brother, you can see what I have just played now. You see, these are some of the things our people are supposed to know. If you see now, the one village is called Ugbugo. This Ugo is an Igbo name. You see, this one is talking about the Igbo name, the people who owns that land. Do you know the massacre? These people really massacred the Igbos. There was a time the Portuguese were where we have no history. I'm just begging people, please don't allow these people to take over me, so that I have more secret to reveal concerning this Oba and his. They have to pay for what they have done to our ancestors. If you don't support me, God is watching you. The gods of our ancestors are angry with you. If you don't support me, please, we have to make sure these people are brought to books. What they did to our ancestors. They say they are the people who came from Ife, and the Oba is now saying that is the father of Igbo, father of Anyocha. It is not truth. Please show some love and like. It is not truth. It is not true. If it was Yoruba land, this thing will happen. The Oba of Benin, the palace could have been burned down. They would just set him on fire and burn him alive. Stupid Oba of Benin. Look at what this man is saying. Say that they follow Oromia from Ile Ife. I don't know what these stupid people still want. They're still looking at the Oba. If they can support me, let me that palace. Before tomorrow morning, you will see. You will see what will happen in that palace. That palace will not stand the test of time. Instead of these people to support me and let us destroy that kingdom of darkness. The British destroyed that place. I believe if my Joby brothers and my Isoko, my Robos, don't say this is Benin. We are not Benis. That is not our identity. We are Idu. We are descendant from the Igbos, and we are descendant of the Jaws nation, the Robo nation, the Isoko nation, the Isha. That is where we all come from. I beg you in the name of God. Please, I am not hiding my face. Support me. I can destroy the kingdom of darkness. The people who destroy our generation. People who sold us. And bringing division among us today. And you are still looking at this bastard. A man who slept with his children. He said they don't forbid anything. Listen to this man again.
The original man who became Izomo, first Izomo of Benin, came back, and that is Laoyizi. You follow me? Laoyizi. How did it happen? There was a period, a long period when the asset title in Benin was vacant. Nobody occupied it for almost 60 years. When it was revived by Oba Orogbo, are you following me? Oba Orogbo revived the title of Iyase. He gave the title to his trusted friend from Eze Chima in the present-day Anocha local government. He was not a Benin man.
Okay. Igbo man.
His name was from Eze Chima.
Okay.
So for his name he was Eze. So every Iyase after that man now greeted Laoyizi. You follow? Laoyizi. That is attributing the restoration of the title of Iyase to Eze, the man who came from Eze Chima.
Eze Chima, Igbo man. Igbo people in that land.
Iyase of Benin will greet Laoyizi.
Okay.
The Izomo of Ozebu has his own peculiar greeting. Because the original man who became Izomo, first Izomo of Benin, came from Ewohimi in Eastern Division. So every Izomo lineage or family now greets Laoyizi. You follow? So now attributing their ancestry or their origin to the Eastern origin, Laoyizi. So every Izomo of Uzebu, their descendants, their children greet Laoyizi. That is how this thing dovetails to all the families in Benin. For example, in my own family, I greet Laohe. Laohe. Do you know why? Because my great-great-fathers, ancestors, came from Uhe, which today they call Ife, with Prince Oromia to Benin. So when we greet now, we greet to reflect our ancestors, where we are coming from. Laohe. That is what every member of my family greets today. So this greeting in Benin also acts now as identification mark as to which family you come from. If 5 of you come in here now and greet.
If you are just joining me, if I continue to talk, people will say, oh, don't mind him. He hates Oba. He hates Oba. The other day I said the Oba of Benin slept with his own daughter. With his own daughter. Look at his daughter. You see? Because people will say, this boy is a liar. Don't mind him. Oh, don't mind him. This is the cocaine addict. You see the eye. You see the eye is past two. One eye is looking at Saudi Arabia. The other one is looking at Ile Ife. See, is this criminal eye? Would it surprise me? He's not ashamed of himself. He went to the other place. What do they call that place? That Fulani. He said they have a bond. Because the Yoruba people say that they come from Mecca. Maybe the Fulani could have also come from Mecca. So those Obi in Delta, Obi, they are all children of or his family. So that's why you see these people. You don't know what they are. They belong to a secret society. There is no Obi who is not a member of Ugboni. That is where they control our destiny. They use Ugboni to control us. Go to Obi of or Agbo. The Dane of Agbo is an Ugboni man. Obi of Isoluku is an Ugboni. They use this Ugboni to tie us, to confuse us. If you see Roger of Okbe in Uroboland, it's also their brother. They have some traditional rulers in Uroboland, which are his children. So these things I'm trying to make research. One of our brother who live in Canada donated 500 euro for our program. So we will say it out when we come out fully. We're going to say it out. He donated 500 euro, and we have not yet collected the money. Maybe I will collect it tomorrow. He's donated the money because anytime these people are attacking me, I will be coming out to come and be looking for money. It's very bad. It's very bad. The people will be looking. I'm not Benin. I'm not this. This is our history. We have to know all those genocide these people committed against our ancestors. So we have to do a lot of things so that we can be able to reunite with our family. Those one who were sold to slavery in America. We can be able to create a bond, how to trace, with this DNA. Please. Somebody just donated 500 euro, and another of our brother live in America, who's an Orobo man, donated 100 euro. Also, that is what we are talking about. People have started donating. I am not eating any money, but I am still going to meet my lawyer in a few days' time, and those money they donated, this money I keep this money for reserve because these people are attacking me. The more I'm bringing out their shit, their shit from their yash, the more they are accusing me. One of our brothers who live in Scotland said he will also be supporting because I have 2 lawyers. I pay them monthly. Because these people, if you don't have money, my brother, they will finish you. I swear, with the name of God. These people, if you don't know who is this man, you don't know him. A devil, a man who can sleep with his own daughter. Please, if he sleep with his daughter, and then you go get, this man is a sadist. Look at his daughter. Ekira Mojeme. This one is Maleke. That musician, where they call Maleke for the fuck. The smoke Igbo, this one see they smoke Igbo, this asthmatic patients. See, look at their eye. Look at their eye. Pure Yoruba person, they will come, they claim saying that they get land. Where you for carry the land, come, I don't know. I want to repeat today. I beg, please, this video is very important. We are going to make a video. And every day I see them at home, I make research. Now, what did they use their own maths? They talk. I go, they find out, they come and they bring. And I didn't talk calm by themselves. Say, now Ile Ife they for come. Now Ile Ife now they for come. These chiefs you see in Oba Palace, many of them are Yoruba people. They are Ile Ife, the Oba and they Yoruba people. I'm begging my Igbo brother, don't leave me alone like this. I'm begging my Joe, Yoruba, Isoko, Asian. Now I get that land. Mona support me, Mona help me. Mona not allow this man to take over me. Mona support me. I will feel destroy this man. I will destroy him. I am not afraid because it's a terror. This man is a terrorist. So America is even happy to destroy terrorists. Because if you fighting terrorists, that is, you are a friend of America. These terrorists have to be eliminated from our lands. Oba of Benin is one of the terrorists we have. A man is terrorist, terrorizing or selling our land, putting his children as or duke everywhere without the approval of government. Nobody know where he's getting power from. He's just using us as fools. Say the Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is only the Benin people who forbid something for him. Let me show you that place. Eh? Fuck your daughter, all this rubbish. They say people are still looking at him. Oba of Benin, Oba of Benin. Eh? Foolish man. Don't forbid anything.
And the Abu said the Ure of Paris still having some God. So we are requesting her to send this to him so that he know that this is not done. Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benins that forbid things for the palace. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. So all these people are getting worked up and talk about, it's all trash.
Okay.
So we're advising to go to the palace immediately and explain it.
You see what this idiot is saying? He's advising me to go to the palace. To do what? To do what now? The Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. If our mother was alive, could have also, his mother was alive, could have slept with his mother. He don't forbid anything. These are chiefs. I'm just showing them now. The name of our land are all Igbo names. That is to show these people were ruling our land. They were the owner of the land. Ugo is an Igbo language. Ogan, these are all the Jaw language and the Ishan. All those places, these languages. The name of all those cities, the Oba of Benin started changing all those names today now. I give you Go. I give you Ogo. You see this Ugo, Igodo, Adobe, Bere Amaka, Udo. All these are all Igbo names. They should go to Asian names. This people is full of us. Look at these people. They will come out and say they are about they kill our heads. Useless people. You cannot fight for your rights. You are coming to come and fight for a refugee passport. Mumu. One idiot who live here, they work for a restaurant. Just tell me, my brother, you get Peking, you want to get paper. If you just did this one, you get passport. Say, come on, shut up your mouth. Don't tell me to get passport. Am I looking for passports? I'm not looking for passports. That is my land. The Oba of Benin must get out from that place. Don't tell me passport. Passport where? Look at what this stupid man is saying. Say the Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. He sleep with all his sisters, sleep with everybody. Look what this man is saying. He said, I should come to Oba Palace to do what? Wow.
For all the support you've been giving to we, the Benin, praise you for all you do to support us. We are out today to let talking about the diaspora. The number one of them is with them. Well, that is her business. But the one that concerns the palace is...
Listen what this man is saying. He's telling me to go to Oba Palace. To do what? A man who does not forbid anything. Hey, what did you...
One that we want to talk about today. So we are requesting her to come to us in the palace and explain herself the things she has been talking about. It is important that this message get to Iyore of Paris. She can contact me. She can contact we members of the Royal Benin Royal Army. She can go straight to the palace, contact the Benin Traditional Council. Whatever means she want to go to the palace, she's welcome. I want to mention another of our brother in the Krefeld. Lately, she has crossed so many red lines. I hope she knows what is, or he knows what is good for him, and stop henceforth, because most of these things he's doing is an abomination. And I hope he's listening, or somebody will send this to him, so that he knows that this is not done. Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benins that forbid things for the palace. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. So all these people are getting worked up and talked about is all trash. So we're advising to
Yes.
go to the palace immediately and
Okay.
explain himself.
I will go to the palace as
So,
a military
and
man
having said
to
that, I want
destroy
to
that
mention
evil man.
about the audio that were played yesterday.
Thank you very much. And you see, the Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. When I was saying the Oba of Benin sleeping with his daughter, people were arguing with me. Oba of Benin cannot sleep with his daughter. This requirement, you see the breast. This breast, na the Oba eye. This breast, your own daughter, I mean that way be breast wey Maleke don put mouth through way. Say na the breast na you go put mouth. Oba, you are. Now Oba of Benin not believe in God. Now what did they call these people? A sadist. Na him be. Person we go feel. Now this daughter now governor put for oil and gas for those states. Oil and gas. Now they put on. No, they do anything. They shop our money. You see those Benin people, they will come and they will go, they talk. I see the day where I will catch one for inside, the slap will tear your eye. The way the slap will tear your eye. Those useless Benin people, they smell. Na cause where our ancestors cause they smell, follow their heads. They will say, I Benin man, it will be great Benin. How you take great? Oba, you sell those people for human slavery. They were raiding from village to village. They put the children for Usoluku. Put for Agbo. Maybe they real human beings as animals they sell to Portuguese. Portuguese give the gun, they pack human being, come they go they sell them for trades. Now God now go punish you. Anybody we go to say now great Benin. Now the God of the heaven and earth now go strike you to death. Me, I'm not a Benin man. I'm an Igodo man. I'm an Idu man. I'm an Ijo man. I'm an Igbo man. That is not my identity. Oh. You are a slave to the world. Fools you people are. Bearing the name that doesn't belong to you. People should go and answer their father's name. This Oba of Benin will sleep with his daughter. Now be your ancestors. Wagbeo. Ẹwà ẹgbẹ́ tẹ̀dó. Ye Ọba àgbẹ̀ o agbọ́nà. Hello?
Hello.
My brother.
Hello, my brother.
Good evening, sir.
I'm available to talk.
Okay. You dey watch me for that side?
I dey watch you, but the clear, the network the bad.
Okay, you understand what I dey talk? Your network dey bad, so no need for you to call. So anybody want to call to contribute? Make I put my number for you. Contribute before we contribute. This is my WhatsApp and my direct number. WhatsApp. If you want to contribute to call, please, this is my WhatsApp number. Just call inside. If you don't have any question to ask, you can ask me. Please just call. See these things I am doing. The Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. Please, this is the number to call. +491749661566. That is my WhatsApp number. You can call to contribute then before we end the show. Okay. Let me be fooling this man, fooling their Oba, foolish Oba.
I will send this to him so that he know that this is not done. Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace. So all these people are getting worked up and talk about is all trash. So we're advising to go to the palace immediately and explain himself.
You see, that is the WhatsApp number. If you want to contribute now, you can contribute before we end the program. If you have any, the Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. He married 2 sisters. He was sleeping with her first daughter, Ikoyeme. And all those, his own sister, he impregnated his own sister, born of the same father. That one name is called Uze. Impregnated her own sister. And they removed the pregnancy for 7 months. And he had been sleeping with his father's sisters. He sleep with married women. He does not forbid anything. The Oba of Benin don't forbid anything. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Good afternoon. God bless you.
Yeah, me, I follow you up for life. I only see your message. So me, I be believe boy.
Yes.
I be that.
So continue. You want to contribute, Abi?
Yeah, I want to contribute. What you dey do so not good. Not go let our ancestors go kill you.
Which ancestor you get? Wait, which of the ancestor you get? Wait, now Oba of Benin be your ancestor, Abi na Ile Ife be your ancestor. Explain. Because let us behave.
Who be Ile Ife? You not be Benin.
This one a fool. He say he ancestor. We are talking about the ancestor. Let me show him this fool. You don't know what they call ancestor. This is some of them are moron. Look at what this man was saying.
With Prince Oromia to Benin, family now greet Allegation. You follow? So now attributing their ancestry or their origin.
You know, so this all those they love to live in as an asylum seekers, foolish people.
So every Izomo of Uzebu.
Let me show you this man. This man better tell them their ancestors. They don't know where they come from. You see, this man will tell them where they come from. You see that one with that is then they live in an asylum house. After they will be talking about I have passport for asylum. I bring foolish set of people. Say his ancestor. Look, I bet you tell them where the ancestors come from. This man will tell you where the ancestors come from.
Orogbo. Are you following me? Oba Orogbo revived the title of Iyase. He gave the title to his trusted friend from Ezechima in the present-day Anocha local government. He was not a Benin man. His name was from Ezechima. So for his name he was.
Please let me just show you this idiot. If you look at him now, this is an asylum seeker. Look at him. These are all those what do you call it? Aduro. No, everybody take Aduro, but this one are all those. If you now understand now, either na Eye or it will be Aye. All those cultists, the way they don't brainwash. You not see him face. Look at him face. Yeah? Look at his face. See his face. This one I show saying a man or a I don't know the or what do you call him? Arrow bagger or bloody bagger or Ile Ife bagger or Ayilala bagger or Buni bagger. What do you call them? Arrow bagger, Ayilala bagger, Ogun bagger or Sopikan bagger. Look at him. This one should be like 18 years or 19 years now. School will not go. He go they carry Morocco, they smoke cigar, they fool himself. You see this part. The blood, this is they are mixed bloods. You see, they always died very young. If this one see they been, if you see they among the people, they will see cut his head through that. They look at his face. He lay mixed bloods. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
God bless you,
well
sir.
Well done, my brother.
God bless you, sir.
Yeah, I just want to react to the last caller.
Now, small boy be that one, sir. That one underage. Now underage.
Take it easy.
Yes.
You will take a issue with some of all these our people. They are not enlightened. They are not educated. They don't know what thing they happen.
Now, small boy, that kind of 18 years, not seeing face.
You know why they call you? Me when they say look, this president and Nioma, when this elderly man they talk about. When I was very small. of us from across Niger.
Yes.
When I was in primary school. This will call us Mwonyibo, that is, you Igbo person.
Yes.
And then sometimes I remember, out of curiosity, I'll ask them, you are bearing Igbo names. Even the villages you have, some of them are Igbo names.
Okay.
How come about you are not Igbo?
Okay.
Isn't there Malere from Benin? That there is a Shima. Their founding father is from Benin. Or there is a Shima given birth to Igbo. Listen, my brother.
Okay.
There is a Shima given birth to Igbo. That I say, okay, if Eze Shima is from Benin, how come about that his name is Eze Shima?
Mm-hmm.
They can't give you an answer. Look at what I heard today from this man.
Okay.
That the so-called ESA title, because they also have ESA title, that ESA title was given to one time Oba of Benin, gave that title to this man from Anioma, that is the present Aniocha South. Aniocha North.
Okay.
That Ezeshima is not a Benin man.
Okay.
Confirmed.
Okay.
Confirmed.
Okay. Speak louder, speak louder. Put your phone for ear, make they hear you. Make the thing not the come vanish.
Okay, so what I'm telling you is that you should continue with the work you are doing because you're
Hello? The voice they come out, go. I've been a network.
You see they come out?
If I put on for ear so that make the thing they talk well. You see what our brother was saying from Anioma. So you see, when he's small, they were talking about this Eze Chima, saying from Benin. But now this man look at what this man is saying now. The Eze Chima is an Igbo man. They just confuse us because of their greediness and their evil. They say the Anioma people are from Benin descendant. No, it was not like that. That is what I'm telling people to support me now. They say look what this man is saying.
There was a long period when the asset title in Benin was vacant. Nobody occupied it for almost 50 years. When it was revived by Oba Orogbo, are you following me? Oba Orogbo revived the title of Iyase. He gave the title to his trusted friend from Eze Chima in the present-day Anocha local government.
Okay.
He was not a Benin man.
He was not a Benin man, His
name was from Eze Chima.
Eze Chima.
So for his name he was Eze. So every year, after that man, now greeted Lao Yeze. You follow? La Oyeze.
Children of Eze.
Attributing.
You say attributed, that is La Oyeze, that is the Oyeze, that is the children of the Eze of Eze. You see, Eze Chima.
The restoration of the title of Iyase to Eze.
Okay.
The man who came from Eze Chima.
Okay.
So to that extent, Iyase of Benin will greet Lao Eze. The Izomo of Ozebu has his own peculiar greeting. Because the original man who became Izomo, first Izomo of Benin, came from Ewohimi in Ishan division. So every Izomo lineage or family now greets Lao Jason. You follow? So now attributing their ancestry or their origin to the Ishan origin, La Jason.
Okay, let me answer that question of the query. This question you ask, you say, Baba, please, I have a question. Are the query people from Benin? God bless you. Let me answer this your question, Master. Master Neck. This your question. Let me just briefly answer it. The Ikwere people ran away from Idu lands. They ran. Everybody did not run 1 year. People running away started around 11th century. People were running away batch by batch. The Ikwere people, it's not only the Ikwere people who ran away. Ikwere were a family. The Ikwere, the Ogbas, and I don't know how those people, they were just brothers. You can imagine when you have an animal today, and you have 2 cows in 200 years, that 2 cows to produce to millions. You see, this Ikwere, they were a family. I will invite somebody to come and enlighten you how they ran away. That one let me say how they ran away. They were using the indigenous, that is the people they met in the land, for human sacrifice. Because the shrines they brought from Ile Ife, those Ogun, there's many shrines that you don't know the names that they brought from Ile Ife. So they were using the indigenous people for the shrine. So these people were not comfortable because they were not exposed to this type of civilization. They were sacrificing human beings in the streets of those so-called Benin, they call Benin today. So people started running through the river. They will put a boat on the river. Maybe about 20 people will run. They will run. In those days, those river states, all those Igbo land, all those areas were all ordinary lands. No, it were just a free land. People were running to forests to find their own way. That is how the people ran. They are not Benins. They are Idu. Hello. If you call somebody, please, you go off the one to the watch. So that is how they ran. The Okoro people came from Idu, that Benin city, but the Obas, the Oba of Benin, is from Ile Ife. It's not the father of the Okoro. So that is how I have answered your question. Hello, my brother, load that one down.
Oh, okay, sorry, no verse.
Yes. Load that one down. That one they disturb like that.
I don't really do that.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
This weather as a peak, I could hear them from here, that's why. No verse.
Okay.
Quick one, I want to confirm. The natural man made them call Ezi Chima. Which title then give her? What will be the name of the title made them give this person?
Iyasele
or Iyasere?
Depends on how your tongue pronounce them. You say the Igbo people, they call them Iyasele, while the Benin people, they call them Iyase. Depends how everybody know. There was no school there to teach how to call name. You understand? So,
but the Amiocha is under the Delta State government, which is an Igbo people.
Delta State was created yesterday. We are talking about those days, not those days. They don't have Delta States.
So the Amiocha was already existing before Delta State.
These names you are calling today, these are the names that after the British colonization, they started writing names. We are talking about those days. You understand? Talking about 200 years ago. They don't have Delta State 200 years ago. Do you have Delta State 200 years ago?
That's what I'm asking you. Was already in existence?
These are Nyocha people. Yes. They have been existing for many years. They are Igbo people.
Yeah. Oh, they are Igbo people. Yeah.
Which language do you speak?
Okay. I'm an Igbo for anyway.
Okay.
If they are Igbo people under the Benin colony, is that what you're trying to do? Hello?
You say what?
You said they are Igbo people. Are they Igbo people under the Benin colonization as at that time, or they were parts of the Benin kingdom as well?
See, let me explain. This is an history. Let me explain to you what happened. Let me start everything again. In the beginning, that Benin city you see there was called Idu land. Idu. That land is called Idu land. That land, the people that dwell in that land were, number one, the highest population of the people that dwell in their land. They were living as a clan, were the Igbos, this present-day Igbo. Then, the second people were the Izons. This is Izon you see there. So, the other one were the Ishan. You see these Ishan people. So these are the people, the clan. They were clans. They were living in that land. So they were living for years. The oldest man among this clan will be ruling. They were doing it oldest man by oldest man. Then there was a time, one of the man, it's an Igbo man. The name is called Igodo. The man is called Igodo from the Igbo clan. Igodo Miki. The man was an Igbo man. He get up. He just stand up from among the clans and declare himself as the king of that Idu land. He was saying,
Igodo means key, right?
Key, yes, Miki. The man stand up there, and from now, I am now the king. And he was a young man, maybe a young man talking about 30-something years. He just declared himself. And he was a very good man. He was making good things. People love him. He started ruling. Until 11th to 12th century, when Oromia waged a war with the Godo people. There was a war between that land.
Where was Oromia from? Sorry?
Oromia is from Ile Ife. From Ile Ife in Yoruba land in Osun State. Oromia came through river. In those days, there were nothing like roads. Oromia came through a river. That river is called Ovia River. The river is connecting between Edo Strait to Osun State. You understand? There is a river that is coming from Ile Ife. That river is called Ose and Ovia River. Depends on the state where you find it. They're giving different names. That's what Oromia came. Oromia fought a war. Oromia was not able to succeed the war. At the end of the time, just like what Boko Haram is fighting Nigeria, there was a time they almost captured the whole north. Oromia was able to capture some place. He now installed his son. He just captured maybe like one word. He installed his son. He gave birth to a son and installed his son there as Oba. And we were still having our own king. But there's some people were now aligning, like rebellion in a family. People will always rebel. Some people were supporting. Yeah. That is how Oromia came. And when Oromia left, Oromia said the land is a land of mystery and mystica. That this land forbids foreigners from ruling over them. Oromia now said, when Oromia gathered the people, so those are the people who he was ruling. There's a place called Use. He gathered the people that he want to tell them that this land is a mystery land, that he cannot live here. When Oromia was addressing them, there's a big tree called Oha. The branch of the tree break and kill hundreds of people. Oromia ran very quickly, said, no, I cannot stay in this land anymore. This land is a land of hatred, vexation, and anger. That this land does not accept foreigner to rule over them. It's a holy land. And Oromia says something that Ile Ibinu onwards.
Not Ile Ife.
Ile Ibinu. We are not. Benin is not Ile Ife. Ile Ife. Oromia came from Ile Ife. Oromia came from Ile Ife. We have the old New of Ife. That is where he came from. Ile Milands. Ile Milan. Binu mi ves. If you ask any Yoruba, we tell you I speak Yoruba. So when Oromia left the land, so Oromia have a son, and we also having our own king. The son Oromia have, Oromia now left. Oromia sent some fighters and some spiritualists, all those juju, all those things. The name of those people Oromia sent to protect that his son was Ifa priest. Is called Ogifa. Like this man who was speaking just now, this old man. This man is called Edebiri, the old man of Benin Kingdom. Those they have many people that came from Ile Ife. It was during this time the Shekiri people also came. This Shekiri people you see today, just family, maybe about 10 people that formed this Shekiri. Just maybe 5 people. They took our slaves and started producing. That's how Shekiri you see there, all these places were formed. So when Oromia was even coming, after he came, when he was leaving, one of his brothers said, no, I will not go. That one hung out in a place called Usen Polytechnic, La Ore of Usen. That was also the descendant of Odua. So what I'm trying to explain to you, when they came to our lands, they not see who. Now they not think themselves as form of our second gods. They started bringing all those juju from Ife, everything. Their overall lord was the Oni of Ife. There is their Oni of Ife. That is the great grandson of Oduduwa. That is Oduduwa lineage. So now they started living in our land. Then they started using children. That is 5 months old, 10 months old, 3 years old for human sacrifice. The people who saw this, they were scared to see children in junctions. They just cut their heads. They will use the blood to pound medicine, charms. They will use blood of human being to be pounding charms. My brother, make me example for you. If you see this type of thing, will you accept it? Are you not wrong? You know what wrong? People started running. That is, the other day I spoke with the Ga people, the Ga people of Ghana. That is a place called Ga. It's called Great Accra region. They call it Ga. They are, one of their queen mother told me that their ancestors came from Benin. That's from Iduland. That they ran away because they were using them for human sacrifice. The same thing the Oba of Benin also said the other day, that they ran away because they were using them for human sacrifice. We all did not run away one day. So when we started running away, this thing was not one day running away from one day. Because if you look at the history, you see that Benin there, that Benin you see there. In those days, that's in many years ago, the civilization, that is the people dwell around that place. Because Oromia civilization they brought from Ile Ife now caused mass migration. People started running because they have not seen such a thing before. To kill somebody, it's an abomination in our land. For you to kill. Talk less of not using human for sacrifice. If you go to the Kwere people now, you go try and ask, why did they run away? They ran away because there was a war in Iduland. If you go to Delta, all those Anyoma, all those areas, say, where do you come? They say, they are from Benin. They answer, their father told them they are from Benin. How come you don't speak the Benin language? What happened? And if you want to know the sign of this Igbo language, come to Benin. Not come to Benin, they will not tell you. The names of the cities, the ancient city in Benin, they are all Igbo names. Udo, it's an Igbo names. Igodo, it's an Igbo name. Ebere Amaka, it's an Igbo name. Ugo, it's an Igbo name. Adobe, it's an Igbo name. Those names that were all in that city were Igbo and Ijo name and Isha. But today, the Oba of Benin have cleaned those names and replacing this name with Yoruba names and not saying that he's the oldest tradition in Africa. I don't know where you get that one from. You look at what this man was saying. So your question is that you people ran away, the people of Ikwere ran away because of this Oba. So what you people supposed to have done today is that you people supposed to ask this Oba of Benin, say, if you say you are our father, let us go for DNA. DNA is the answer. If the Oba of Benin say, is the father of the Ikwere give birth to Ikwere, it's a simple matter. You ask him some question. Why do we run away? If you are our father, why must we run away to present-day River State? What happened? And if you look at that River State and you go to Bayelsa State, if you go to Bayelsa State, the thing will confuse you. You will see some ethnic group. It's different. All of them are not Ijo. This was a combination of different clans that miss, just like you are missing in red and black together. You give you another color entirely. You see some language in Bayelsa State, they speak it like Ishan. You see some language, they even have Igalas there. If you go to some language, they speak Ijo, some speak Irobos. These people were running away, just like what happened in the Bible. When they built a house, they were building a tower. That is what happened in our land. So you are from that Benin land, but you are not a Benin man. The Oba is from Yoruba land. We all ran away because we were not able to cope with the civilization they gave to us, they brought from Ife. And the Yoruba people also told us that Oduduwa came from Mecca. Because if you watch Oromia was the first man to bring an horse to Benin, to that Iduland. He came with swords. And there's another thing I want to also tell you. when the people ran away, people started reproducing, people started starting their own kingdom, their own families. Then in 14th century, when the Portuguese came, they now reached another agreement with this Oba. The first gun was shot in Benin, in the whole of West Africa. The first gun was shot in Benin. The Portuguese gave these Oba guns to bring slaves. Even though there was in some areas, the Portuguese was also going with the Oba to fight war so that they can carry slaves. They went to Igala. The Portuguese joined the Oba of Benin to fight the Galas. Because the Igala people also ran away from Idu Agaba, that is Idu land. We are the Idu. So you see this Benin language we are speaking today is a combination of Yoruba, not Yoruba, Ife. You know, the Ife, they have their own dialects. This Benin, when a Benin man says he's a Benin man, it's like that Benin man, maybe he lost his memory. The Benin came into existence in 1150th century, but 100 years ago, some hundreds of years ago. So you, as a person, now, you knew very well in your mind. What?
In 11th what?
In 1170 AD. That is when Oromiyan came.
Alright.
And if you want to know what I'm saying now, try and go to Ile Ife or consult people who are from the old New Ife Palace in Ile Ife. They will tell you all these things. If you go to Ile Ife, you can even go there and cross-check, see the Oba of Benin is from where. Just like your family house in Ikwere there. If one of your cousin now left that place and go and settle in Anioma, in Onitsha, then you see pay homage to your family house in Ikwere. But the people, you know that is our family that live there. Don't you know, if they go and ask your history, they say, yes, this is our brother. He left so years ago. And they will still having a contact. If you come to Benin today, if you want to really know that the Oba of Benin is a pure Yoruba man, go to the palace. The whole shrine the Oba of Benin have are all from Ile Ife. Ogun from Ile Ife. Shango from Ile Ife. Ayilala from Ile Ife. Osokpikan, Ogboni, everything are from Ile Ife. You see what this man was saying just now? I said that the greetings make them know where they come from. He said they came from Ile Ife. Uhe. So you are not a Benin. These people have been brainwashing you people. They offer how much they offer the other day. They offer 100,000 euros. Anybody who can be able to assassinate me. 100,000 euros was offered. They have tried. In Benin, the Oba Benin order offer for 100,000 euros. Anybody who can be able to poison me or even assassinate me. As I speak to you, I don't go to a party. I don't go to their African shop to buy food. I don't do all these things. I disgust. The Oba Benin want me dead because there's a letter the Oba Benin wrote to Human Rights Commission in Abuja. We petitioned the Oba of Benin and we wrote a petition to Human Rights Commission in Abuja, and the Oba of Benin replied the letter by Barrister Mike Ozahome, son, senior advocate of Nigeria. In that letter, my name was written in that letter when the Oba of Benin was addressing me as one Mofi. In the letter, the Oba of Benin replied a petition we wrote to Human Rights Commission, National Human Rights Commission in Abuja. The Oba of Benin replied the letter by saying that, addressing me, my name in the letter was saying that one Mr. Mofi Face, aka Moki Face, is trying to destroy the history of his kingdom. You understand? So, and the man who replied the letter was signed by the Oba of Benin, signed by the lawyer to the Oba of Benin, senior advocate of Nigeria, son. So what I'm trying to tell you today is that Oba of Benin is not your ancestor. Oba of Benin is a jihad, just like jihad. Let me tell you another thing they did in our lands. You are my brother. Do you know what they did in our lands? With the help of the Portuguese, they started invading village to village with guns. How can you fight somebody with gun with ordinary hand. Can you fight? Can you fight people with gun, with hands? Can you do that? Hello?
No.
So the people started rerunning again. You know, when they were going to, like what they did, let me tell you what they did in the Aniocha. When they went to all those Delta Igbo. They went to Agbo. The Agbo people have their indigenous king. The indigenous king was killed in Agbo. They see what these people committed genocide. They killed the king, they killed the wives, they killed the brothers, they killed all the children, and they now installed Oba Sunday as their king, Obi of Agbo. They went to Abavo. In this, we're talking about Delta states. They also kill everybody. But when they went to a place called Owa Little, or Wizomo, the Owa, you see, Owa is an Igbo word, Owa. You understand? So when they went there, they killed the king. These people did not do anything. The people you kill, you are not saying these people are your descendants. My brother, how do you feel all those things now? They kill the Obi of Owa. When they kill him, they kill all his children and his family, and some of the kingmakers was eliminated. They now plant their own son there as the king. But the king, let me just tell you what happened in Owa. Ask anybody from Owa in Agbo, he will tell you. The king married many wives, but if this wife have children, the children will die. The children will die. The children will die. Later on, the king died. They threw the king into the evil forest. But when they were killing the king and killing everybody in that Owa, killing all those the lineage, the link to the king, but the son of the king escaped. He was 5 years old, was taken to a place called Owaliro from Owizomo, Owa Liro. They take the king to Owaliro, they hide him inside a well, just like a well where they take water, but this well was dry where they hide him. So they were looking from house to house with cutlass to cut their heads. They were cutting people's heads. They were jihad. You see that anytime you see the Oba of Benin, there is a boy who always holds something like cutlass. That is what they used to cut people's head those days. That is a cutlass. The jihads. So when, like I'm talking about what happened in Agbo. So that boy hide inside the well for after many years. Then the boy now grew up. That is why you see the present day governor of Delta State is called Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa. That is where he came from. This Obi of Owa was neglected, was degraded. It's an indigenous king. They put in another kind of 5th class position. Even they don't even recognize him. So it was a time don't even have money to even do nothing. They recognize the Obi of Agbo because that one is an Oromian descendant from Ile Ife, Yoruba. If you Google one of the richest traditional ruler, you will see all those Obi of Agbo, Oba of Benin. You see, they empower themselves. Obafemi Awolowo did all these things for them. But today, when this man came on board, Ifeanyi Okowa, it's an indigenous, it's your brother also. That man they neglected is not the chairman of Delta State Traditional Council. It's not the man. So what I'm trying to tell you is that they went to Usoluku and Yocha North local governments. They went there. They also committed genocide. When they come, you cannot please devil, my brother. These people are the worst. When they come, they will just, in those days we were early men. They will kill the king, kill the children. They will be asking who is the family, who is the brother, who is this. They will just carry all of them. They will execute them. Then they will just put the son that, like if you go to Iseluku, like what happened in Iseluku, where they came, they were Yoruba people. Those Oba of Benin, they were Yoruba. They also came with Yoruba spiritualists. When they install their son there, they will put some Yoruba native doctor to be protecting their son so that they can form their own kingdom there. If you go to Iseluku today, you will find that place. Let me name the village. They speak Yoruba. Iseluku is very close to Onitsha. They have 3 villages. Do you want me to mention the name of the village and you go and make your own research? This village speak Yoruba and Igbo. Let me tell you let me just find the name. 1 second.
But they are part of the Benin. Are they?
What do you mean Benin? In Aniocha. Aniocha is Delta State now. Don't you know Aniocha?
Okay. No, I mean Iseluku. These people that speak Yoruba and Igbo, are they part of the Aniocha people? You said Iseluku.
There are 3 villages. 3 villages. Don't you understand what I mean?
what generations are them? So are they from the
The people that speak Yoruba are from Yoruba now. If you are from Yoruba descendant, the language is your Yoruba now. You speak Igbo. You are an Igbo descendant. Or if you are not an Igbo, but those people that speak Yoruba language in Anyocha, they have 3 villages. They came from Yoruba through the Oba of Benin to protect the Obi of Iseluku. The Iseluku people, they are not from Yoruba land. It was the Oba people, just like what Fulani people capture Hausa land. They started ruling. That is what happened in our land.
I'm asking about the Iseluku people. Where are these ones from? What lineage are they from?
Everybody, the Iseluku people migrated from Idu land. Idu. The name of the land is called Idu.
Oh, okay. Idu. So Iseluku is part of it.
Iseluku, the whole Igbo, and all those Ikwere or Ijo, all those people are all Idu. Idu land. That is where we come from. The Oba of Benin came to destroy our happiness. The Oba of Benin is now trying to write history by saying that he is our father. How can... You see, when he was saying it, the Oni of Ife was looking at him, was laughing at him. It's not our father. It's a Yoruba man. You keep that one in your memory. If the Oba of Benin say is our father, let him go and run DNA. And let us take the DNA of Ikwere people and Igbo, and let us take the DNA of Ife and know where he come from. It's not our father. Oh. God forbid bad thing. Thank you, my brother.
Okay. No problem.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my sister.
Good morning.
Good morning, my sister.
How are you?
I'm fine, man.
Okay, your program is very interesting.
God bless you, mommy.
I'm from Delta State.
Okay.
But I live here in Holland.
Okay.
Because you're talking about Iseluku.
Okay.
Iseluku and Eka.
Yes, Eka.
Ogwashuku.
Okay.
Edemanyogo.
Okay.
Ogwashuku local government.
Okay.
Like in my own village where I come from.
Yes.
You know, in those days, when the kings were doing sacrifice and this trafficking of people to
slavery.
To slavery.
Yes.
So a lot of people ran away. A lot of people ran away from their villages, like Edo. Benin was the head of the trafficking that time.
Yes.
Benin was like a big market.
Yes.
Where people buy slavery.
Yes.
Do you know that Europeans come to Benin those days to come and buy it? It's just like a market. They would just chain them in the market.
Yes. They were having prison. Where they bring them, they have a prison called, there's a place called in Benin called Ewedo. There's a place where they keep them. It's called prison.
Where they keep them.
Yes.
So it's like hunters. You know what they do? What they do those days? They were like hunters.
Yes.
So the king of Benin will send their hunters to villages to go and hunt human beings.
Yes, you're right.
You understand my point?
Yes.
So when those Europeans come now, they will now go to the Oba of Benin. That is where they will now change.
Yes.
So that was how a lot of people ran away from Benin.
Yes.
A lot of them also ran to Delta State.
These are some of the reasons why some were running away. But the things did not started one day. They were different reasons why people were running away. One, they were selling them. Okay.
Hold on, let me tell you. You know, in those days, they were selling them. In those days, when a woman has a twins, do you know is an abomination those days?
Yes, an abomination, yes. So it was the Oba people who brought those traditions that was abomination.
Yes, it was the Obas that brought those traditions.
Yes.
And when you have albino child,
yes,
it was also abomination then.
Yes, yes.
So they were using those children as sacrifice.
Yes, you're right.
So those are the reason why when a mother knows that she wants to give birth to 2 children, instead of her to stay in Benin, they were running away with their children to small communities in the bushes.
Yes, you are very right.
So that's why in Delta State, most of these our states, you will go to one state, you will get small communities, small communities. Those are descendants of those people that run away from one thing or the other to go and start farming. From farming, those community becomes ward.
Yes.
You understand my point?
Yes.
Like my own village where I come from, like my own side.
Yes.
We have a street, they call us that we come from Kwale.
Okay.
Another street again close to my own street, they say they come from Onitsha.
Okay.
From Anambra.
Wait, I want to tell you something. There is a village in Isoluku. There's a village in Isoluku in the Nyocha North, very close to Okoro. It's called Obankpa. And the other one is called
Obankpa.
Listen, the one is called Obankpa. The other one is called Ubudu. The other one is called Ukunzo. You see, the other one is called these 3 villages in our Nyocha North local government area. You see these people.
That is in my own local government. That is in my own local government.
If you go there, these are Yoruba. These are the native doctors who were sent to listen, Mama. Listen. These are the people. This is the spiritualists. These native doctors were all from the Yorubas. They were sent to there to protect the Oba of Fuseluku, because Oba of Fuseluku is the son and direct descendant of Oromia, Oba of Benin. So now they will now these people any law them to anything that is being said in their palace is final. They will just tell you, oh, you are not from Igbo, you are from Benin. They will be from Benin, and they will just say yes, you're from Benin. But people never understand what really happened. So that is what I'm trying to explain now.
Do you know what happened? That what they did that time, it was like it's like what they are doing now, like a politics.
Yes.
When a community do not accept them to come into their community for those human trafficking. So if the Oba is against them, the best thing what they were doing those days is to eliminate the Oba,
the king,
and bring their own king to stand.
Yes.
In those communities. That was what they did that time.
Yes.
Iseluku is a family of Oba of Benin.
God bless you. God bless you, Mama. You see, I like people who talk truth. Tell them. That is the king.
The king of Iseluku, that family of Oba of Benin.
Okay.
If they do the DNA tomorrow, the DNA will read the same thing.
Okay.
My girlfriend in London, she's from Iseluku, she's a politician. She wrote a history about Iseluku history.
Okay.
Which was the Oba of Iseluku was a brother.
Obi?
It was like a cousin within the Oba of Benin.
Yes.
That was the descendant of Iseluku today.
There's a king, they are king, not Iseluku people, the king, the Obi.
They are king.
Yes,
they are king.
Yes. Thank you, Mama.
They are the same.
What about Ogwa? Are you from Ogwachuku?
I'm from Ogwachuku descendants. Yes.
Do you also have a king there, Obi of Ogwachuku?
Yeah, we have Obi of Ogwachuku. Obi of Ogwachuku was a descendant from Anambra.
Oh, God bless the king. Oh, that is indigenous king. You see?
Indigenous king from Anambra those days.
Okay.
You like Igbuzo. You know Igbuzo. We say Igbuzo in Asaba after Asaba.
Yes, I know Igbuzo.
Igbuzo people was from Anambra.
Okay. People were running from here to here. If you check the history, from everywhere confused. There were confusion in the land. The confusion, human sacrifice, slavery selling. Everything is. Mama, let me leave you. We will make this video again. You will call so that let me leave you. Thank you.
Everywhere was confused, my brother. Everywhere was confused.
You see what is we are saying now. Thank you very much, my brothers and my sisters.